Hey y'all, what's up, what's good, wagwan everybody, it's your girl and I'm back with an updated tutorial. So today guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to contour and highlight your faces, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so like I said, today I'm going to be teaching you how to highlight and how to contour your faces. I would have put my foundation on before, however, I want you to see my bare face because I'm going to be explaining to you the reason why I'm adding everything that I'm adding, the art of makeup. So to get started, I already did my eyebrows off camera, and I'm going to go ahead with my Nivea cream to moisturize my face. Here we go. Alright, so once I have successfully moisturized my face, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add my foundation, and that's in the shade Mahogany. I'm using this from Sephora. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my beauty blender, my damped beauty blender. This is not dry, I wet it, added some water to it. So now I'm just going to go in with one pump, like so, and then I'm going to dab it all over my face. Now, the reason why you wear foundation, guys, foundation actually evens out your skin tone. And because if you notice, before I added the foundation, you could see like I have a little darker, some places a little bit lighter. When I add the foundation, everything is even. So as you can see, guys, after I've successfully added my foundation, the face already looks different. So you could see like some dark spots there before, but after adding the foundation, the dark spots are totally gone and everything is even. Now, as soon as I have completed that section, what I usually do is to go ahead and highlight my face. Now, the reason why you highlight is because you want to bring life to your face. You want to have your face looking highlighted. Now, highlighting under your eyes, that hides like if you have any discoloration, like if you have dark circles, purple circles, whatever it is. When you add the concealer under your eyes to highlight it, it actually hides the dark circles. Before I added my foundation, you guys could see that I had like tiny dark circles, and that was because I haven't slept last night, and it actually gives me tired. It makes my face look super tired. So adding the foundation and highlighting is supposed to bring life to my face and actually make me look like I wake up, because I still look like me asleep. All right, so let's get into the process. Now, when you are highlighting, guys, you definitely want to use a concealer that is like a shade, well, 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural complexion. All right, so for this video, guys, I'm going to be using my concealer that is going to be Matte Velvet Skin in the shade Y445, and this is actually I got this from Sephora. This is like Makeup Forever. I think these were testers that I got, and like I'm really happy to get them because I get to try out and see which one I actually want. But this is the shade that I'm actually using. This is Y445. This is the one that I'm using. See, it's the only one that is actually open on the pack. So I'm going to add a little to my brush, and I'm going to go in and start the highlighting process. Now, when you're going along your nose, guys, you want to ensure that this line is as straight as you can possibly get it, because this is actually going to make your nose look straight. All right. So, I mean, if you mess up, it can be corrected, but you want to try to keep it as straight as possible. Something like that. And as for this section, you want to go down in a, well, triangular or close to an upside down triangle. Like that. Alright, so these are all the places that I usually highlight. Some people highlight like this section. Well, I might as well. Some people highlight like this section. I never usually go in with the highlights on these sections because it's just my preference. I'm going in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the concealers from the places that I have highlighted. Alright, and you can actually see the difference already. You can see that my face is actually lifted now, and I'm not really look so tired. So, like that. But anyways, once you have successfully blended out your concealer, you want to go in with your setting powder. You can use a pressed powder, a loose powder, or whatever. I prefer to use a loose powder. That's just my preference, and I'm going in with Sacha Buttercup to set the concealed or highlighted areas. This is the brush that I'm using. Oh, let me get my mirror. So you're basically just putting the powder right over where you have concealed. And you want to be careful not to just dab it on there. You want to swipe it so you don't have any flashbacks when you are taking your pictures. Oh. And just because I added the concealer right here, I'm just going to put the powder there. Just to set it, not a lot. And that's that. Oh guys, oh, I messed my shirt up. Alright. Okay, so now we're moving on to contouring. When you put the baking powder on, you let it sit for, it depends on your skin. I don't usually bake for a very long time because I have dry skin, so I don't necessarily need to bake for a long time. So you can actually make it stay for like a minute or two, and then you can just buff everything away. I am going in now with a flat brush to start the contour process. This is the flat brush that I usually use when I'm contouring my nose. Now, as for contouring my nose, remember I stated previously that you need to make your nose look straight. So this line right here, we got it as straight as we could possibly get it. And now we're going in. I'm going to go in with my contour palette, and I'm going to use the shade Contour, this one. And I'm just going to take my tiny little brush, dip out a little, and I'm just going to drag it along the sides of the nose. the lines as straight as I can possibly get them. So when I buff away the powder, my nose actually looks straight. So that is why I am contouring my nose. Obviously, this step is not necessary if you already have a straight nose, but not for me. Not for me. All right. Taking my contour palette again. I'm taking a little and I'm dragging it along the sides of my cheekbone, and this is just to bring some dimension to my face, you know. Actually bring some shape and life to my face. You don't have to bring it all the way out. I never usually bring it all the way out. I think it's perfect just from here to right here. You know, nothing too crazy, don't know. As for blush, I usually just like using these. Oh wait, I'm using the Saharan, the Saharan blush volume 1, and taking from that my 2 shades, Toby and Neo, that I usually use to go a little above where I have contoured. And I'm taking the same brush, ain't nothing crazy. So dip, knock off the excess, and we go right along that area that we have contoured. You know, blush just brightens out your face like so. Now, with all of that put into place, y'all can already see the idea and, you know, get a picture of what is actually going to take place. Right now, I'm about to buff away all the powder from my face, and I'm being sure to buff it in a circular motion so everything actually blends in, like so. Now, as for my nose, guys, my contoured lines are a little bit too harsh, so usually what I would do, I could take my beauty blender and blend it, or I could use my fingers. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to blend it out. Like that, guys, and that is basically all there is to it. But I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyelashes, and I'm going to show you the difference when I come back. Voila. So guys, you can actually tell the difference from when we just start the video to now. You can actually see that my face is now lifted because it has been highlighted and contoured. It don't really look like I want to sleep no more. Had it not been for the fact that I stated in the like previously, when I wouldn't know and say I'm gonna sleep last night if y'all had seen me like this before, right? Okay guys, and that completes this video. Look at my face. My face is giving life. It's giving highlighted. It's giving contoured. It's giving beautiful. It's giving you are late and you need to get the up out of here because I gotta go to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And with that being said, I'm just gonna skedaddle out of here. So I want to thank you ever so much for watching this video. Don't forget to shoot me your comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.